Hi everyone, what an exciting day this is. This is the release of the brand new spring collection, yes, spring collection from Lise Tailor. Over in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, they're heading to spring, but we are in autumn here in Australia, and that doesn't matter because these fabrics are the most beautiful, stunning fabrics for all year round, and I could not resist getting them into the store for you guys because I thought, why should we miss out because we're in a different hemisphere? I think fabrics can be worn all year round, but I also love to see the collections, the beautiful inspiration, and the mood boards that Lise Tailor has put together. I love her unique way of bringing out a collection and then describing where the inspirations come from. It has mood boards set up so you can actually go and read about and see where the inspirations come from. So there's so much more to making a fabric collection than we may all think about, but I just think it is such an artistic expression to go ahead and then create the fabrics and then talk about where the inspirations come from. This new collection for spring is called Along the Water in Giverny, and of course over in France, Giverny is the most famous place where of course the house of Monet, Monet's garden is, and that's one place on my bucket list. Of course, back in January I took you guys all with me to see the Monet and Friends exhibition here in Melbourne in the Loom. It was an incredible experience, and I highly recommend you all to go and see that if you can. It is just such a feast for the eyes, and if you love that beautiful watercolor and the artists, of course, from around that time frame, and of course the French Impressionists, I think you will all love this fabric range. Of course, she talks about the season of regeneration. We're in the opposite here. We're heading into sort of the cooler season, but I just think this range was just too unique and beautiful to not get in for you guys. This first absolutely beautiful purple one is called Coeur de Prende. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, and that's probably really butchered, but it means heart to take. And of course, you'll see the beautiful little hearts intertwined in there against this beautiful jewel colored purple backdrop. And of course I can really see that being a winter color. Autumn winter, of course, is all about the magentas and the purples as well, so absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be wearing this beautiful fabric. But what I love is that beautiful almost dobby like print throughout. Absolutely stunning drape, and of course beautiful quality fabric as usual. Lise Tailor is one of my most popular brands that I do get in from France, from you guys, and a lot of you guys just love it and keep coming back for more, and I can see why. The quality is just so superior, but absolutely beautiful print. The purple, of course, a colour I absolutely love at the moment. I love all these jewel tones. So that's a Coeur de Prende. Of course, the namesake of the collection is Giverny, and this is absolutely stunning. It is modelled on one of Monet's paintings. I think Monet's garden, of course, the famous pond. They've talked about the spectrum of colours and almost like having a palette. A paint palette is where the inspirations come from this beautiful fabric. The colours in this are incredible. The fuchsia pinks, the beautiful cobalt blues. How can anyone not love this fabric? It is just sublime. So you can really see where they've taken that inspiration from in this Giverny collection. I think this is going to be a standout, really popular fabric. As always, the viscose from Lise Tailor is the most beautiful weight. It is definitely a good hand weight. It's not one of those flippy, floppy little thin viscoses. It's got such a lovely texture and not see-through at all. So definitely one that you can wear for all seasons. And of course, here in Australia, this kind of viscose will do you for all year round, but just a beautiful splatter print, very reminiscent of Claude Monet's paintings. This one, I'm not sure how to pronounce. Nennefer? I don't know. I really would love to learn French, and I have got the Duolingo app, and I was revisiting it quite some time ago because back in high school I learnt German, and I was kind of rehashing everything I'd learned, and it's amazing what can come back to you, but unless you're speaking it, of course, you just tend to forget it again. But I love having so many beautiful French suppliers and boutique brands that I do get imported over now. I would love to be able to talk to some of my favourite people in French without butchering it totally, but I really I just think that the language itself is just so beautifully spoken. And a lot of the time, these ladies that run these companies will apologise for their English. And I'm like, wow, if only they could realise how wonderful they sound and how bad I would sound trying to speak French. And of course, it's their second language. I think they're amazing. Nenefert, of course, is the edge of Monet's pond, and it's meant to represent the colours and the spectrum of colours on that light background. But when you see it from a distance, it just looks like a whole myriad of colours splattered. But when you get close, you can see the little tiny floral print on there. It is just so pretty and beautiful, and another one to add to that gorgeous collection. It's all, when you see it all together, it is just so beautiful. I'll put some images up so you can see exactly how it looks. And I do love how they display everything, that the fabrics, how they're made up and what they do look like against the body for the scale of the print. It always works beautifully. So that's the Lise Tailor Nenefert. A very popular fabric we had back a couple of months ago is the Olivia, and it was a khaki green, beautiful print. This is Olivia again, but this time it's in the beautiful navy background with, it's almost a charcoal navy colour. It's a beautiful, it's like a slate colour with that beautiful, it looks like a wisteria print, floral purple throughout it as well. And what I love about this fabric is that it's absolutely beautiful. I could really see that for a winter fabric as well as a spring. It is just superb. I can imagine that with some beautiful tights as well. But what I do love is the way they have contrasted, or they've complemented it by using it with this pattern, the Gigi, which is a brand new dress pattern from Lise Tailor. It's a 70s inspired dress with a wonderful turned back collar and pleating around the waist. So you can see it gives an absolutely beautiful shape. That one is size 34 up to size 52. And of course, the packaging for Lise Tailor patterns is just so beautifully put together and such quality. And I love how they've used that fabric at the top of the pattern. You can see how wonderfully coordinated everything is. It's just such a treat when you do receive this big bundle, this big order through Lise Tailor. It's always a wonderful surprise. It's beautiful quality. And of course, the Lise Tailor collection has to be launched at the same time around the whole world. So even though suppliers all over the world, we all have to make sure we launch it at the same time. So when I get that date in mind, I have to wait a bit longer because, of course, we're ahead of everyone by not quite a day. So I have had to hold off, even though I've had this in my storage all week, because I know I couldn't release it, but I've been dying to tell you guys all about it. It's just such an exciting collection. The final one here is a beautiful peony, opulent, chantilly kind of colour. The coral watercolour flowers are just beautiful. The peony roses there, just so stunning. First I thought this was more like a white or a cream background, but it's definitely like a blush, peachy blush colour. But the colour in that is just superb. I think that would look really stunning, of course, with an olive colour fabric pair of pants if you're wanting to make it more autumn or winter friendly. But what a stunning print that is, and it just really complements that whole collection. So that's a really charming little floral print, that one, and it's a really nice mid-size print. Floral, so something you don't see very often. You usually always see a big bold print or a small print. So I have been a bit naughty not telling everyone what I've been wearing the last few videos. I'm like, I keep forgetting. So if you ever wanted to know what I'm wearing, I do list it in the description box in the video, so you guys can go back and reference that. But today I'm wearing a Pattern Emporium Besties tee, and this is in a crepe jersey from Lady McElroy. I think it's called Parasol print from about 2 years ago now, and I've used a nice flutter sleeve on the sleeve, so I really love this top. But yeah, I haven't mentioned the last couple of videos, and I thought someone is going to start complaining because I'm so excited about all these new fabrics that I haven't mentioned what I'm wearing. So that is what I'm wearing today. I hope you've all enjoyed the Along the Water and Giverny collection. I think it's just so exciting to see these collections coming in. And as I say, it is a spring collection, but there is no reason why we can't enjoy a bit of spring here heading into our autumn winter season, because we shouldn't miss out. I'm really trying hard to make sure that I keep things fresh and new, and when there are new collections, I don't want to hold off, because I know a lot of you that purchase from the Dahlia Society are in warmer climates. There's a lot of Western Australian friends and a lot of Northern Queensland friends as well that purchase online here, so I have to try and look after everyone. And I know a lot of you guys are quite happy to wear things that are a bit lighter and more summery looking and bright all year round, but I would definitely wear all of these fabrics all seasons, and I think it's just nice and exciting to be getting these new collections in from France. So hope you enjoyed that today. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite one was in this Along the Water in Giverny collection from Lise Tailor. And I've got to say, I think the Giverny one's heading for my favourite, but I really do love the Olivia, and I think I can see that in a beautiful shirt dress for winter. But we'll have to see. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.